perhaps talk a little bit about the significance of ceremonial masks being here at the gallery?
Well, I must say it's an amazing opportunity that the family was generous to open the box of treasures and reveal the contents. Um, in general, these pieces that are in exhibition, most of them aren't seen very often, and they're only seen in their proper context in our big house during ceremonies. So they're meant for ceremonial use, not to adorn the wall or be how would you describe it? Decoration? No, it's has a deeper meaning, and so it just gives us an opportunity to have some insight to where they come from, the storyline and history behind them. The box of treasures that the exhibition refers to has been in the family for 600 years. That's that old box, and most of these type of boxes are in museum collections or private collections around the world, and not very many families were able to hang on to them. Fortunately for us, we still have ours in the family, and it's certainly a symbol of prestige, but only because of what's attached to it, and not the box itself. But,
So these masks would be in the box of treasures, which is held by the hereditary chief and only taken out for potlatch. Is that?
well, in our case, my auntie Doreen, she's the eldest in the family. She's my grandfather's eldest daughter. She's the holder of the box. And as the Utma, coming from a matriarchal society, we're always taught to respect that in her position.
Okay. Can you talk about perhaps some of the spirituality that's associated with the various masks, maybe?
Not in a 2-minute interview.
Okay. All right. Next question. I was kind of hoping to go with that one for a little bit, but...
It could be a very long, I didn't want to get into it unless it was given the full reverence it deserves.
Okay.
So, sure, it would be nice to have a little touch on it, but again, for those who are willing to investigate, the storyline is provided here at the Reid Gallery while the exhibition's on. And, for those who are very curious and willing to take the time, the information is here. So that's why this exhibition is important, because it provides and again, the stories that are attached to these masks come from ancestral bloodlines. A couple of them are paramount and deserve the full reverence, an explanation which would take some time. So.
Yeah, that's understandable. The auction, the upcoming auction, which you're going to be at, what's that about? What are the proceeds going to?
I don't know anything about it. I know that this is an ongoing annual event where they host a celebration, but at the same time they have an auction and they raise money to help the gallery continue with its work. So an important event where patrons and supporters can come, and there'll be some entertainment and I'm sure some speeches and something to eat, and generally at these kind of events we like to sing a song or two, and create an atmosphere, so it should be fun.
Do you mind talking maybe a little about what your course will be teaching at UBC?
Well, the course that I'm going to be offering at UBC called Raven's Teachings is an insight to potlatching and what potlatching is about, which is very encompassing in terms of governance, medicine, justice system, whole notion of well-being, history, oral history, ceremony. Just about everything is involved in our potlatching, from child rearing to honoring the dead. So in a 12-week course, that's 3 hours each a week, 3 hours a week. That's not very much time, really. We can only scratch the surface of, and investigate to some degree, but the idea is to open the portal, and for the future, I think it's a turning point for us that this will occur. So I'm looking forward to studying the potlatch with 16 students, 8 from the fine art department, art history department, and 8 from the First Nations learning department, the NITUP, I believe, teachers. So it's offered to 4th year students, a serious course. So yeah, the outcome should be pretty positive.
Okay. Is there anything that you feel that's important to get out about perhaps healing and growth and the revival of First Nations culture since the dark days?
Well, as an artist, I can just share that it's my responsibility, I believe, to restore and preserve the culture. Why? Because it's our identity, which the impact of colonialism and the cultural genocide that continues. We're working very hard and struggling to ensure that we keep it real in this world of convenience where others may cater to facilitating and serving industry. There's another world that's much more real and much more valuable, and it's all about connectedness not only with the Mother Earth, not only connectedness to the great Creator, but indeed it's about connectedness to each other. And I think that's the overall message that we want to illustrate, that this is what our culture provides for us, and it illustrates that in so many ways. So it's important to me. I'm impassioned and driven to work very hard, and been given the opportunity to understand what this is all about. And so many are deprived by falsehoods, and I can tell pretty much what a person really is just from one look. That's why I don't like looking in the mirror, because then I'll see myself. Thanks. I'll end with that, okay?
Yeah, we're good. Thank you. Thank you very much.